Right, so we're back.
Hello again.
And this time we want to do a part 2 to the anime cards we'd like to see in real life.
Yeah. Well, we decided that.
I mean, a few of them actually did get made in real life. So, because some of them got made real.
Yeah, we were quite impressed with that. We decided to play bingo.
Maybe Konami listened.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'd like to do a part 2 of other cards we'd like to see made real.
Of course.
So, none of the cards that we mentioned in the previous list will be in this list.
Yeah. I don't
because,
think.
you know, we've already mentioned them, so there's no point mentioning them again.
Well, I've seen your list, and I can see one of them that they definitely won't make.
Well, I can see a lot of them that they definitely won't make.
Wait, really?
Well, you know, we'll discuss it in a second.
Okay.
So let's start off with, we'll start with my one. My
Yeah.
first one is Spell Sanctuary. It's a card Kite used. Now, the reason this one won't be made is because, you know, unless they put some, you know, changes to it, is because it is immediately a rotor for spell cards.
Yes.
You get any spell card in your hand, both players get to add a spell card, actually.
Mm.
And then it makes every spell card treated as a quick play spell. So you could play Monster Board during your opponent's turn. I mean, if it wasn't mad. But, you know.
That's quite cool, though.
It would be fun.
That'd be really
I mean,
cool.
if they just add a little restriction saying this card cannot be used in the duel,
Yeah.
that would be fine. You know, that way, you know, no one's going to use it at least. But people that want to play it for casual play could use it.
Yes, definitely.
But it would be a fun card to use. I mean, just the fact that you can do anything.
Give me 1 second.
Your number 5 is...
Give me a second. Hold on. I don't remember. I can't remember the guy's name.
Well, you know he's using GX.
I know he's in GX, but I want to remember the guy's name.
It's fine. You don't have to remember his name.
Player, tennis duelist.
So basically, this card is a card that was used in GX
Yeah.
during the episode where...
Harrington, that's his
this
name.
guy was trying to court Alexis.
Yeah, what a prick.
Who wouldn't want to court Alexis? You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
I liked her voice in the first 21 episodes. It's kind of grow up, and then just kind of gone to that girlier voice. Right, this card was used by Harrington in episode 15 of GX, and I think it's going to be a really fun card. But I know full well that it's not going to be made real because it's too many sort of restrictions to it, and it's called Juice.
So what is the effect of Juice? Because this one I actually don't remember the effect of. I just remember it changes the way you lose the duel.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Right, Juice. Activate only when each player's life points are 1,000.
So there's already an activation requirement.
Yeah, only one monster can attack during each battle phase.
And exactly 1,000, so you have to make your opponents exactly 1,000.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of an annoying requirement.
Yes. The player that inflicts damage to their opponent twice wins the duel. If a player takes damage from their opponent, the number of times that player is considered to have inflicted damage becomes 0. While this card is faced on the field, neither player can lose the duel if their life points become 0.
It is kind of situational with, you know, getting both players to have exactly 1,000 life points. It's not 1,000 or less, it's literally 1,000 life points, as it says there.
Yeah, Yujo, maybe.
Maybe.
That'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Yujo and then Unity.
Unity to force the handshake out.
Yeah.
Alright. So, the next one, and this time it's going back to me, is a card that Marek used. Zombies Duel.
Oh, yes.
I really like Marek. He was like... Him and Bakura are my favourite villains. Alright, okay, so, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Including the spin-offs.
Yeah, we gotta get the point. Just
Okay,
go
anyway,
with it.
so Zombies Duel is basically activate only when a spell card is sent to your opponent's graveyard. Add that card to your hand, your opponent draws 1 card. You kind of steal your opponent's spell card, basically. Marek used it to get Monster Reborn from his hand. There's his opponent draw card. Would you say this is an unfair card?
No.
I don't think it is, really. I mean, it is also kind of situational, depending on what spells your opponent uses.
I think
And usually, unless it's like a mirror match or
Yeah.
a generic spell,
Yeah.
it's...
I think Marek had the best cards.
Marek had a lot of fun cards to
He
use.
really did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that even though...
Like Vampiric Leech.
Yeah, that's good. I think we should have made that one. That'd have been
That would have been a great one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he really did have the best cards. I like to get Yugi and Kaiba had the cards. Back then, the cards suited the person. Now it's just archetypes, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Now,
Back to me, and this is from the Bond Beyond Time, used by Yugi, and it's called the Magic Gate of Miracles. Card that Yugi used against Paradox when he got Dark Magician and Dark Magician got out. I did like the idea of the spell card that he used previously, which was...
So it's basically like a change of heart.
Yeah, but it
But a
goes into
permanent
defense
one.
mode. Yeah.
So like a permanent change of heart.
Yes.
Okay, I don't... there's a condition at least.
Yeah,
You have to have
it
two
says,
spellcasters that
it
want
says
to.
if you control 2 or more spellcaster type
Yeah, so
monsters.
there's a condition to it.
Yeah, but you just... It doesn't say not including tokens or not including
Oh, right,
level
yeah.
5 or not
still,
level 5 or higher.
At least there's some condition to it, and it's okay, it's alright.
Yeah, target one phase that monster your opponent controls, change the defense position and take control of it. That's very much the fate of it, but I like that card to be real, especially for Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. I think they could do with some cards like that. Number three.
is Negative Energy Generator.
Okay, that's never going to be made.
I mean, if they put some restrictions on it, maybe.
A lot of restrictions.
A lot of restrictions, like maybe like less than 1,000 attack.
Yeah.
Or less than 800 attack. Something like that.
Mm.
I mean, Kaiba used it with Sagi the Dark Clown. So maybe there was actually a restriction on it.
Yeah.
You know, from what we know, based on the card written, the text written, it said just, you know, target one face-up dark monster, triple its attack.
Yeah.
So you could use that with pretty much anything and triple its attack.
But there was negative energy as well. Pegasus
Oh, yeah,
used.
the one that Pegasus used that doubled the attack.
Doubled the attack, yes.
Right.
Right.
I mean, if you used the... I mean, that one doubled the attack of all Dark Monster fields, even your opponent's one, because he used that to kind of make Sagi too strong for crossbar.
Yeah. Would affect both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, number 3 for me, it's not just one card, it's...
This is cheating. You want a bunch of cards.
Oh, it's a bunch of cards, but it's the same archetype, and they haven't been released yet, and we've seen them in Arc 5, and they are the Hunting Hound fusions.
Right. I keep forgetting which ones they are because they all kind of look the same to me.
Yeah, well, I've only got the double bite one, but there was triple bite and then there was ultimate. So I only got,
so like the extra versions of them haven't been released.
I mean,
yet.
they released Hunting Hound.
To be fair, they probably might.
Yeah, they
Probably
might do. But that's what this video is for. That's what we want them to make real. In Arc 5, I really loved the duels between the Obelisk Force and how they, you know, even though they use the same combos, I like the fact they kept using the Hunting Hound fusions. Well, back in season 1 of Arc 5, when it was the Royal, what's it called?
Royal what?
You know when they do face one another.
The Battle Royale?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Royal something. Yeah, yeah. Let me phrase that right. Back in Arc 5 with Battle Royale in the first season, that was probably one of my favourite scenes or moments in the Arc 5, and then it went to the Synchro and it went downhill. I'd really love these cards to be made real, and I'd definitely use them to make a fun deck out of, totally.
Nice, nice. So let's get on to the next one, which is now my turn.
Nice.
Well, you know, what I was going to say, I'm not too fond of... Alright.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, for me it would be, my number 2 is Dark Spell Regeneration.
Ooh.
This is another card that Merrick used.
Another Merrick card.
And this one, activate only when your opponent's monster declares an attack, so they can one spell card from either player's graveyard and activate it. So basically you could use a spell from, you know, either player's graveyard during the battle phase.
Yeah.
And, so, you know, when your opponent attacks, I play Dark Hole.
Yeah.
But it might be a bit too...
Yeah.
Maybe it would need some restrictions, but I would really love for this card to be real without restrictions.
I love the artwork. Okay. Number 2 for me,
Yes.
right, is a card that Cyrus actually used.
Cyrus?
Yes.
I did not like Cyrus.
No, I must admit I didn't like, but I liked the Roids.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, and the number 2 for
In the
me.
manga, Cyrus was good though.
Manga was really good.
I liked Cyrus in the GX manga. I
Yes.
just didn't like him in the anime,
No.
in the dub, because he was too whiny.
But he was
I'm
voiced
not
by
sure.
Joey.
I don't know what he was like in the sub,
But it was voiced by Joey
but in the dub he
Wheeler.
was really whiny, and I didn't like him.
He was voiced by Joey
And he
Wheeler.
did a terrible job.
I know. Yeah, I didn't like his catchphrase. I thought, oh man, you know, it's like if you're talking to a lady, mate, you're not even a man. What are you talking about? Right, yeah. Number 2 for me is Kite. I know you think
Random choice, but
it is a random choice, but it's one of the Roids that Cyrus has used, but yet it hasn't been made real yet. It's only level 1, 2,000, 200 attack, 400 defense. It's basically a Karibo.
okay, alright.
Yeah,
So
during your
basically
opponent's
Cyrus
turn,
and
damage calculation, you discard this card, make battle damage 0, and then after that you can banish it from the graveyard, and then make all attack damage 0 for the 1 turn. So it's got a sort of a Karibo and electromagnetic turtle effect, and I think
actually.
I think the Roids I would like to see the Roids have that sort of support as well, but that's just me.
And that's fine. Now we will move on to my number 1, which is, for this time, Card of Desperation. If I remember right, I think Kite used it in the Sexual manga, and I'd love to see it be made real, with the exact effect that it has. Draw 3 cards, send the rest of your deck to the graveyard. That would be ballsy.
I could definitely do that if I know I'm gonna win.
In the casual scene.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure people could find a way to abuse it as well.
Definitely.
Which would be a bit of a problem, but you know, I mean it with the best intentions to use this card.
Yeah.
Just for those fun last moment things where you're stuck and you don't have any other choice, and you're just like,
I give up.
I guess I need to draw these 3 cards.
Yeah.
Put my faith in the heart of the cards.
Oh, that's just cheesy. But I'll probably use that card if I was like, oh, I'm in real pickle here. This is my last choice. Then I'd do it. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
the heart of the cards moment.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say heart of the cards. I'd be like,
if you don't believe in the heart of the cards, you'll never win.
I'll probably use it knowing full well I've only got 3 cards left in my deck. All right, let's just see what I've got.
When you have 3 cards, that's when you should use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like. If I had 3 cards left, I'd be like, yes, that's it. I'm going to use 3 cards, and I can't throw my entire deck away. And I'm like, oh wait, I've got no cards left to throw away. So
I mean, if you could use it with Exchange of Spirit as well, I guess.
yeah, or
Plus 3.
Just hope your opponent doesn't have a skull invitation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who's going to use Skull Invitation?
I do. I love using
Coffin Seller's a better choice. Anyway,
I like skull invitation because no matter what card you use, you lose life points. So
no, anyway.
right,
So
number one for me, and I hope you guys agree with me, is the trap card Monster Register used by X in GX.
X in GX.
Yes.
Right. So this is a deck destruction card.
It's
a
a
strategy
deck-
which is
One of my favourites. Definitely one of my favourites. I mean, I've got the zombie mill deck, which I absolutely love using. This could be
Soul Absorbing Bone Tower.
Soul Absorbing Bone Tower with, all the special summoning zombies. Monster Register would be, and it doesn't require any specific, you only pay out 1,000 life points, and then each time your opponent summons a monster, either special or normal.
But both players, according to this card text,
Yeah.
lose cards on top of their deck. I can't remember. Was that the same for GX?
It was the same for GX, but he had Traps Loser, which
Oh, okay.
made
So
his
yeah,
deck
something that
immune
kind
to
of...
trap cards.
Okay, all right. That's what I was just
So maybe
wondering.
Traps Loser might be a good choice to have this
In combination.
Yeah.
I like to see it as well. I think it'd be a fun. I think it'd be a fun card.
Definitely for me.
I would like to see that card be used.
Yeah, that's
Or
my
be
number.
made real.
That's my number 1, guys.
All right. So this is our new list
Yes.
of top cards that we'd like to see.
I'm also playing a game with bingo. Whichever cards are made real, we'll do a video, and if all our 5 cards have been made real, we're like bingo.